Well, good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, July 3rd. I'm Maggie Flecknoe, and this is Houston Happens. The countdown is on until the 4th of July, and we're kicking off the holiday with a bang. Coming up on today's show, Alexa, play Katy Perry Firework. Sorry if I set off your Alexa in your house. Probably did it in my own house. But let's be real. What's the 4th of July without fireworks? As you get ready to pop them off, we want to make sure you are staying safe. Coming up, we will be live at Top Dog Fireworks with advice on how you can avoid an accident. And I'm so excited because we are celebrating the 51st anniversary of Willie Nelson's 4th of July picnic. It started in College Station. This is going to be fascinating. We are talking to a journalist who has gone to every one of the picnics since 1995. I cannot wait for this insight. Plus, a police officer went above and beyond the call of duty to help a new mother and her hungry baby. This story will truly warm your heart. That and more is headed your way, so what do you say? Let's get this show started. And as always, we begin with today's Top Talkers. How long is too long to send your kids away to sleepaway camp? Well, one mom is getting a lot of heat over this. Check it out.
My kids go to sleepaway camp for 7 weeks every single summer. The night before they leave, I always make their favorite meal, which is tacos. We don't have Adam's kids this week, but one.
Okay, so momfluencer Rachel Potash, you see her there. She posted this video on TikTok. She thought it would be about her taco night. Get ready. Taco, I'm such a great mom, making them a meal before 7 weeks. But everyone picked up on the fact that she was sending her daughters, ages 11 and 13, away to a 7-week summer camp in an entirely different state. So here's what a lot of people had to say. These are some of the best comments. Quote, I mean, maybe 2 weeks max, but 7? Then someone else said, my favorite memories are summers with my family. Ditto. And then someone else wrote, not for 7 weeks. I like being with my kids. Then someone else said, that's a never ever from me. And I didn't post this one, but someone wrote, this is exactly why I will always advocate for more women to stay child-free. Now, the mom is actually defending her decision, saying that they do this in honor of their father who passed away 4 years ago. It's also a digital detox for her girls. And one of her daughters is now very confident. She learned how to water ski.
Oh, good, because that's got to be the top of the list of a resume, right?
Yeah, okay. Also, I like did a deep dive. I was doing investigating.
Yep.
Investigative journalism. Good. This mom, can I also mention, she has a hot new husband.
Okay.
So, bye-bye, kids. So if you watch her get ready to ship her kids off for 7 weeks, continue watching her videos because then she's get ready with me as I have a date night with my husband.
Scandalous.
There's another. Okay. She's going on a trip with her husband. So it's like, bye-bye, kiddos. Mama's got a new man, so your daddy's dead.
Oh my gosh. First of all, 7 weeks, not ever gonna do that.
Sorry, May. I never went to summer camp.
I did one time.
7 weeks, that's the whole
but not
summer.
7 weeks. Yeah, that's the whole summer. No family time, no friend time. And excuse me, digital detox, you do not have to be in the middle of the woods for that.
Yeah, I think that she's really benefiting from this. At first she was like, don't judge me, don't come at me. Their dad died and he went to camp. I never did, and now he gets to. Well, yeah, probably with his Social Security money they inherited.
Did he go to camp for 7 weeks? Is that how they're honoring him?
I don't know. You guys gotta look. I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I do have to check out the comments.
I was like looking them further into her videos and she just annoyed me. But honestly, the kids might just be better off because mommy clearly doesn't want to be with them. In my opinion. My humble opinion.
Yeah, I think you're right with that one. Yeah.
May, you're never going. You're never going. For 7 weeks. I miss you for a night.
No, I go with them.
Yeah. Ooh. Let's do it at mommy camp.
Yeah.
Speaking of motherhood, this story I have to get to.
Okay.
It really warmed my heart, actually. So as a new mom, we both know this. There's nothing worse than worrying about how you're going to feed your newborn. Well, one police officer in Ohio went above and beyond the call of duty when a mom called after her milk for her 1-year-old, or 1 week old, I should say, baby, it dried up the milk.
No.
So she didn't know what to do since it was late. None of the stores were open. She called 911. Well, that's when one Miami Township police officer, he jumped into action. Check it out.
You may not be able to help me. There is a mom who she's had her milk dried up and she can't find anywhere to buy formula. Is there anybody in here can turn on a cash register?
I believe so.
Okay, because I'll buy it for her and take it to her. I'm just trying to...
Okay, so the officer was able to find formula with the help of one of the employees you saw there, who also suggested he buy a bottle as well, just in case the mom didn't have one. He bought the items, personally delivered them to the mother. The mother offered to pay him back, but the officer said he was just happy to help her out. This actually brought tears to my eyes.
I'm about to cry, yes.
It gives you faith.
This is the story we need. This is a story I needed today. I am struggling a little bit. My kids are out of town.
And you actually miss them. I'm like,
yeah, I do. They do not get sent off to sleepaway camp. They're with my husband. They're with my in-laws. Yes, and I am meeting them. You know, W-2, you don't get that much time off sometimes. Yeah. But this is definitely the story we need.
Yeah, it just gives you, like, just that worrying. And she is by herself. Her baby's probably screaming in the middle of the night. You don't know what to do. Instead of being like, figure it out, they actually came and helped her.
See, and this is what I love about these stories, because we report usually on the bad stuff.
Yeah.
You know, you think that's all that happens.
Yeah,
no, the majority of the time, I would say 90% of people are decent, they're kind, and we are looking out for each other.
Yeah, I really just love this. This police officer, I wish that I could personally meet him and give him a hug, because as a mom, this is just something, it really warmed my heart. And like you said, I think we all could use a dose of this as we get ready to celebrate America's birthday. Let's celebrate the great Americans that there are. And yeah, I can only imagine the feeling of relief that that mother had. So,
but also how desperate she had to be to call 911.
Exactly. Like, so you know what? We're going to post this. I say share it with someone today, because I definitely needed this. Go to CW39.com and click on that Houston Happens tab. All right, I'm very excited about this, and my mom's watching, and she's a huge Willie Nelson fan. So this is undoubtedly one of the most iconic 4th of July celebrations, Willie Nelson's 4th of July picnic. 51 years ago, the legendary singer held his 4th of July picnic in College Station at the Texas World Speedway. Well, now it's being held in Jersey, and joining us with a look at its history is journalist Dave Dalton Thomas. And I'm just so excited to have you on the show. I read you have attended nearly every picnic since 1995.
That is true. I missed 1 year in 2022 because my kids brought COVID from Colorado.
Oh my gosh. I bet you were like, oh, thanks a lot.
They weren't there for 7 weeks.
Oh, yeah, that's a little bit ridiculous. Now, here's the thing. 1995. I mean, to be here, you've written books about this. Tell us a little bit about what you've experienced and give us an inside glimpse as what is Willie like?
Willie is extremely laid back. Of course, you know, I haven't been able to talk to him since he's, you know, gone into his 90s.
Right.
The family keeps him, you know, pretty well insulated, especially with all the you know, medical stuff that's been going on. In fact, he's been sick recently. But he's expected to rejoin the tour, and yeah, starting tomorrow at the 4th of July picnic in Camden.
Yeah, my mom actually was talking to me. She's met Willie Nelson, huge fan of his. She's worried about his health. But when I saw that he's going to be performing, it's kind of like a big relief, because without him there, it wouldn't be the same.
No, absolutely not. He's missed the first 8 dates of the Outlaw Music Festival, which is going on all summer long. But they're taking a break in between dates of that festival to have the 4th of July picnic. And his publicist said he is expected to be on stage tomorrow night.
Jeez. Now, as a journalist, we all have different things that we cover. But to cover this, what drew you to this picnic and what draws you to Willie Nelson?
I got involved with the picnic while I was in Lukenbach, Texas, one afternoon drinking a beer. And it turns out that they had just made the deal to bring the picnic to Lukenbach. The picnic had been on hiatus for a little while. And so in 1995, they kind of reinvented it in Lukenbach. And I got involved because I worked for the newspaper in San Angelo, Texas at the time. And I got involved, and I just thought it was the best thing ever. I really enjoyed the variety. You know, I hadn't been to a music festival before. So I enjoyed the variety of the entertainment and, you know, getting backstage and getting to see how it was produced.
And you've actually written a book about this. Tell me about that.
Yes, I have my book right here.
Oh, I love
it is covers the entire first 50 years of the picnic, the entire history. And it has 10 main chapters on the most consequential picnics. But every picnic is included. And I interviewed 117 different people. I researched this for probably a dozen years and spent 2 years writing it as COVID started.
Oh my goodness.
And it was an incredible journey. It really was. I got to meet a lot of people and talk to a lot of people who were really interesting.
And quickly, is there one picnic that really stands out in your mind, the most memorable so far?
That I've been to?
Yeah.
That would be the 1996 picnic in Lukenbach. It was my second one that I attended, but that was one where Waylon Jennings joined Willie Nelson on stage, and they sang Lukenbach, Texas. And Waylon hadn't been to Lukenbach before or since. It was really kind of a special historic moment.
This is really great. I want to read your book. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy 4th of July to you. And we'll have a link to get the book over on our website, CW39.com. Stay tuned. We are getting ready for the 4th of July here on Houston Happens.
Hey, what's up? This is Bumbita, Trill OG, repping UGK and Trill Burgers, and you're watching Houston Happens on CW39, baby.
Bazinga!
That was one of my classic jokes. Feel free to laugh.
You need to put some stank on this.
This is the moment to make this summer the summer in a new 2024 Mitsubishi Outlander SE or Outlander Plug-in Hybrid SE at your local Houston area Mitsubishi dealer with its premium interior.
Like the ceiling can hold.
2 years limited maintenance included, super all-wheel control, and an industry-leading warranty. Drive home with 0% APR with no payments for 90 days and 0 down. The moment is now at your local Houston area Mitsubishi dealer.
Embrace the journey, where each moment turns into a cherished memory. Your membership is more than just a card. It's your gateway to extraordinary experiences. With the AAA app, discover savings and hidden gems, from dining to travel to hotel stays. Your membership is your companion, with the partner you trust. As you hit the open road, remember, AAA membership is your ticket to unforgettable moments and more. AAA, we're always with you.
You see big trucks everywhere, changing lanes, following too close. Feels like swimming with sharks. A bad 18-wheeler wreck is bad news. The big insurance company doesn't care about you. They care about profit.
Look out. Jim Adler, Bill Adler. The Texas Hammer fights hard for every dollar you deserve. 713-777-4000. Call now.
Fighting for your money is our life, and we hit hard for what you deserve.
Thinking of selling your house? I'm JR with sellthejr.com, and I'll buy your house as is. I'll give you a cash offer within 24 hours. Sellthejr.com makes selling your home easy. We buy houses in any condition. We can work through any situation. With sellthejr.com, there are no strangers walking through your house, no closing costs, no commissions, and no repairs. Go to sell2jr.com for your free, no obligation cash offer.
She leaves no case uncracked.
All I see going on there is a liar and someone who owes a man money.
People's Court, weekdays at 11 on CW39 Houston.
Welcome back to Houston Happens. The 4th of July in case you missed it, it's tomorrow, and that means you've probably made your way to that fireworks stand to get ready to pop your fireworks. Oh, I have such great memories doing that with my daddy. Well, CW39 Houston's Kara Willis is live from Top Dog Fireworks to help us stay safe as we celebrate. She's with one of my favorite people. Good morning to you, Kara.
Well, Maggie, we have that, and like Sue is definitely one of my favorite people too, and she's so excited to be here to show us what we need to be thinking about before we start celebrating for the 4th of July. So, Sue, you've brought us up several fireworks this morning, and you're going to show us another one. What are we looking at?
This is another fountain. It's called the Howler, and it's going to last for about a minute and a half, so it's a good long one.
Okay, so while she's setting this off, I am going to, for the sake of fireworks safety, back up, and we'll continue our conversation here. Now, Sue, we've talked about everything from how the distance we should be standing away from fireworks to making sure you don't relight one. What do the people need to know before they start hitting the stands today? You know, we're a day away, so I know everyone's going to be shopping like crazy to get those last-minute fireworks.
Right. Well, here at Top Dog, we've got a lot of buy one, get one free offers, especially on the cakes, where if a cake is like $80 or $90 and you get one free, that's a pretty good deal. So just you go in, you could have your budget, you can tell us what you're looking for, you can tell us what you like. Some people come in with a list of things that they liked them last time, I want the same thing.
And speaking of that, you know, people are coming in with their lists like you just mentioned, but it's important, you mentioned to me already, for you to read the directions in the label. That'll help you, especially if you have kids, to make sure that it's as safe as possible, right?
Right. Read and follow label directions. It's a common sense rule. And remember, supervise children. Kids love sparklers, but sparklers burn extremely hot. So don't just let kids run around and not supervise them.
Okay, and was that the show?
I think so.
Okay, another point. I'm asked.
Sometimes, you know, they pause and then it keeps going, but you wait.
And that's a good point. That's what I was about to mention. You want to make sure that it's completely out before you just walk up to it, and definitely don't look directly at it.
No, definitely don't go over and look at it. So, oh gosh, is it over? And then it's not over. So what you want to do is after it's done, get your garden hose or dump it in your bucket of water and let it cool off, and then you put it in your garbage can and then roll it down the driveway. Don't put it in the garage or up against the house.
Okay, so we've talked for everyone who's watching right now, you know, where it's legal to. I'm always going to bring this up. I know we've done it several times this morning, but it's so important because some people, I've seen people sneak and do it. They're not supposed to be doing it, but then they can get a hefty fine for that.
You can get a really big fine, and they're going to confiscate your fireworks probably as well. So you just want to know where you can shoot them, not inside any city in this area. All city limits ban fireworks, but you can be out in the unincorporated areas. But again, just kind of be courteous to your neighbors because there's still a lot of subdivisions out there. Don't shoot them off at 2 or 3 in the morning and, pick up your debris.
When are you supposed to legally stop popping? That's another question because they continue in my neighborhood sometimes.
There is no limit on when you can shoot fireworks. The only limit is when we can sell them. So you can shoot them anytime, even if it's August. But again, you want to be very courteous to your neighbors and do it where it is legal.
Okay, well, you hear that? Do it where it's legal, but still have your fun. And we definitely had fun with Sue this morning here at Top Dog Fireworks. If you want more information, you can go to our website at cw39.com to make sure you're in the clear as you celebrate. Back to you.
Thank you, Kara. Oh my goodness, I have such great memories of going to the fireworks stand, with my daddy. He would do in Colorado, he'd do a whole display for the neighborhood. I loved it, and we'd get the sparklers, those poppers,
Yes,
everybody, all the kids would come out. He'd make homemade ice cream, blueberry pie. I'm actually making my blueberry pie for the 4th of July.
Ooh.
Yes, I learned from my grandma, her pie crust recipe and everything. So.
I love that. Well, I have to tell you, my kids are up with their cousins right now in Idaho, and they are legit firing off mortars in the driveway.
Whoa.
I know.
Be careful. One time, my dad's friend Tom Renard, he set the field behind his house on fire.
Oh, no.
And he sat all night in a lawn chair. I know my parents are watching. They were laughing at that story.
Was he out there with just a water hose?
Yeah, just waiting. Good memories. Everybody be safe. Here's the thing, though. It's going to be really hot.
It definitely is. Yeah, we not only have to play it safe with the fireworks, we have to also play it safe with the heat. Dangerous heat for today and also tomorrow. In fact, we do have this heat advisory as heat index temperatures could reach up to 110 across our area, further to the northeast, 113. So you definitely want to make sure you take those extra precautions like drinking plenty of water. Also, make sure if you can't, just stay in the AC, stay out of the sun. Check on your families and neighbors, everybody. You do not know everybody's situation. You do not know if they have AC running in their house. And then, of course, take action when you start to see symptoms of heat exhaustion or heat stroke. Now, heat stroke, that's the more dangerous one. That's the one you want to call 911 for. Now, the heat index today is from noon to 7 p.m. So where our temperature is going to be landing for today? Over the next few days, we're going to see our highs in the mid to upper 90s. And there they are, heat index values. Look at that. We're getting into the, like, above 110. Like, we always talk about triple digits, you know, but once I see like the double one, I start to get a little nervous.
Well, you're going to break down the rest of the week for us, so stay tuned for that. And plenty of Houston Happens are firing off after the break.
CW39's lifestyle show, Houston Happens, highlights local businesses every day. Our team's ready to help you reach more customers and grow your revenue. We'd love to speak with you. Please scan the QR code or email hhsales@cw39.com today.
When we speak to a client after a serious accident, we think, what if that was my mother, my son, or my sister? At Simmons & Fletcher, we treat our clients like family. There's no such thing as a small case. All cases matter. We use our resources to secure the best experts to prove your case. You don't pay us a penny unless we win money for you. Simmons & Fletcher, Christian trial lawyers.
This Independence Day, treat yourself to a new bedroom at American Furniture Warehouse. We have the best deals on top quality mattresses, like this Merriweather Queen mattress from Serta for only $6.99. And we have everything else you need to create your dream room, from beds and dressers to nightstands and lamps. Don't miss this chance to save big and sleep well with American Furniture Warehouse. And we keep our furniture in stock, so you can buy today and sleep better tonight. Come visit any one of our beautiful showrooms or shop online at afw.com.
If you've been injured and people are telling you to get a lawyer, here's what you should do. Listen. Friends, family, coworkers, your doctor, they don't want you to be taken advantage of, and they're giving you good advice. So take it and call Terry Bryant. They've seen what can happen to good people after a serious injury, and they'll work hard so it doesn't happen to you. After an accident, go with the one you know. You deserve justice. You deserve Terry Bryant. Call 713-973-8888.
Mayhem on Texas roads and highways is no laughing matter. Reckless, distracted, intoxicated, and just plain negligent drivers are wreaking havoc in Houston, causing thousands of accidents with serious injuries and deaths every year. If you've been hurt or lost a loved one because of a reckless or negligent driver, make one call. The Daily Law Firm fights big insurance companies to get you the compensation you deserve, and there is no fee unless we recover money for you. When only experience, compassion, and knowledge will do, call the Daily Law Firm at 281-488-1500.
TXU Energy is changing the energy game with Live Your Free, the first and only plan of its kind that automatically adapts each month to give you free energy when you use it most.
Having a plan that's made just for me changed everything.
Live Your Free adapts to your changing energy needs.
So I always get my biggest savings guaranteed.
Either every day,
every night,
or every weekend.
Which I can easily see in the TXU Energy app.
Those are savings you never have to choose.
Choosing's not really my thing.
TXU Energy. Energy for everything.
The truth revealed.
Are you serious? Look at the knife. That is your son.
You are the father. Weekdays at 1 on CW39 Houston.
Well, fireworks and gatherings, they are staples of the 4th of July holiday, but these can create unique challenges for someone living with dementia. Joining us with more is Leah Daly. She's an education program manager of Alzheimer's Foundation of America. Thank you so much for waking up with us.
Thanks so much for having me. I always love talking about this subject.
I think it's just so important. My grandfather had this, and then sundowners is usually the time when fireworks, start to go off and gatherings really start. So tell everybody what we should be keeping in mind if we do have a loved one with dementia.
Absolutely. So we know many of us love fireworks, but there are a few groups that we have to think about when we're firing off those fireworks. Pets, veterans, and individuals with Alzheimer's disease or dementia. Their sense of hearing can be much more sensitive. So the loud bangs and the pops of fireworks can be very startling and can sound even louder to them. So it's can be abrasive on them and can really hurt their ears. In addition, this can really make someone disoriented or unsure what's going on because, of course, we need to remember that this is a brain disease, and so their memory might not be what it used to be.
It's heartbreaking because you don't want them to be scared, but you do want to celebrate them and have these memories. What's a creative way we can celebrate with them?
Of course, and we want people to continue to get together, to have gatherings, and to spend time together and celebrate these holidays. But we need to remember what people can do and what might not work as well for people. So remembering what they still like to engage in, whether it be cooking or decorating or just spending time with the family, and what things might be a little more triggering or a little too stimulating for people. Some people might not like loud noises. Some people might not like really busy or loud gatherings, things like that. So really focusing on what that individual likes and what might be a little bit too much for them. So building out from there.
Well, thank you so much for bringing this to our attention. Where can we go for more?
Absolutely. So we have a toll-free helpline that is staffed by our licensed social workers that specialize in Alzheimer's and dementia care. You can call that at any time. The number is 866-232-8484, and they can answer any of your questions, no matter how big or how small.
Yes, it's hard for caregivers, so thank you for being such a great resource, and happy 4th of July to you.
Happy 4th of July to you as well. Thank you so much for having me.
It is a pleasure. And still to come on today's show, there's never a bad time to donate blood. But right now, it's a really, really good time. The summer months are when the need for blood is the highest, and the Gulf Coast Regional Blood Center is offering some great incentives. Our own Seth Kovar will join us live. Is he rolling up his own sleeves? You'll just have to tune in to find out. And from neighbors helping neighbors to celebrating, Hotel Zaza Memorial City is partnering with Memorial Park Conservancy to launch Neighborhood Nights in July. We have all of the details. That and more is coming up on the second half hour of Houston Happens.
Too nervous to be a witness. Rest assured, we know your rights. We've got you. Go live your life.
For just $19.95 a month, you get access to an attorney-answered hotline 24/7. Make sure you have Emergency Shield.
I got hurt in a car accident. Why should I call the Law Brothers?
Because when you're hurt, you need money.
We got a client who injured their neck in a car wreck, $283,422.03.
Another client had a severe spine injury, and we got her $687,819.83.
Call us. We're the Law Brothers.
Call 1-800-222-2222 or visit lawbrothers.com.
Don't wait till the lights go out to protect your family with a new Briggs & Stratton whole house generator from Power Solution Specialist. Briggs & Stratton generators were voted best overall by U.S. News World Report, and you can get one from locally owned and operated Power Solution Specialist. Power Solution Specialist has a 10-year warranty, no money down financing, 24/7 remote monitoring with emergency service. Live life uninterrupted with a generator from Power Solution Specialist.
Hurry up to Gallery Furniture early 4th of July super sale. Save $500 on all Tempur-Pedic Breeze mattresses. Buy a split king, save $1,000. Save on Tempur-Pedic mattresses early 4th of July super sale. Buy it today, get financed today. Gallery Furniture delivers your Tempur-Pedic sleep set free to Houston area home tonight. You'll sleep great tonight. We'll haul off your old mattress for free. Buy a Tempur-Pedic mattress, save today, and sleep great every night starting tonight.
We are so proud to be from Texas.
Proud as a Texan to have just this fierce independence.
And you can see a lot of that in Ford.
Your Texas Ford dealers are proud to offer the independence of Ford Mobile Service. When your Ford vehicle needs routine maintenance, we'll come to you. When you want, where you want. That's service on your terms.
Where I want, when I want. That's freedom.
Ford is the best in Texas.
A serious injury is overwhelming, and choosing your lawyer is a big decision. Call Terry Bryant, Houston's trusted personal injury lawyer for decades. Our service is legendary. We'll do everything we can to help you or point you in the right direction. Call now for a free consultation. Your search is over. For car crashes, work injuries, slip and falls, catastrophic accidents, and more, you deserve justice. You deserve Terry Bryant. Call 713-973-8888.
The Big Bang Theory, tonight at 6 and 6:30 on CW39 Houston.
Well, time now is 9:30. Thanks for joining us for the second half hour of Houston Happens. Blood donations, they are in high demand right now. And the local blood bank has a couple of incentives going on to lure in those donors. Our own Seth Kovar is joining us live from the Gulf Coast Regional Blood Center. Seth, today is the last day for one of those big promotions.
Yeah, and it's all about going to Houston's official 4th of July celebration for free. Let's go ahead and get the details now by bringing in Cameron Palmer, who is a public relations specialist for the Gulf Coast Regional Blood Center. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you today?
Doing just fine. We have a donor behind us who's giving platelets right now. Thank you very much. Thumbs up from him. This donation, or this the promotion that ends today has to do with Freedom Over Texas. What's going on there?
Well, we're giving away, we have our Battle of the Badges promotion actually going on. So from July 1st through 5th, we have our Battle of the Badges, which is a friendly competition between our police and fire departments. You know, just try to get as much blood as we can for the summertime because we typically see a decline. But through up until today, we actually are giving away a Freedom Over Texas ticket just by coming out and donating blood.
Right there.
And we also have some other cool swag. We're giving away a nice cool hat and an Olympic-themed T-shirt. So if you have some time, just give yourself about an hour. You can come out here, save some lives, get some cool swag, and yeah, even a ticket to Freedom Over Texas.
That ends today. Your last chance to get the free pass to Freedom Over Texas, but the badges program runs until Friday. The police department, the firefighters, they have a natural rivalry there. Do you get a sense that one side's being supported more than the other? And how do you support one side or the other when you come make your donation here?
Well, they have been very competitive. Both sides have been very competitive, very supportive of this initiative, and they see the importance of blood in our community. So if you want to come out, support either the fire department or the police department, you can come in and credit one of those organizations, either BOBF for Battle of the Badges Fire or BOBP for Battle of the Badges Police. So whenever you're making donations, just make sure, hey, I'm crediting either the fire or the police department.
Well, what is it about the summertime? Is there an increased need but a decreased incoming blood supply? Both of those things factoring in, and why is that the case?
Yeah, we typically see a decrease in blood donations just because schools are out, people are traveling, and we actually do see an increase in blood usage because, you know, more people are on the road, people are doing elective surgeries, so there is an increase in blood. That's why it's really important, you know, to make donating a part of your, you know, yearly routine. Come out and donate, especially during the summertime where we see those decline donations because our community needs it. We cater to the largest medical center in the world, the Texas Medical Center, where blood donations are needed daily. We need 1,000 units every day just to meet the daily needs of our community. So if you have an hour, you know, come out, donate, get some cool swag, say hi to the staff, and don't forget we have cookies, snacks, and everything. So make sure that you have a really enjoyable time.
And lots of folks have never given blood. What kind of time commitment is it for those folks, and what can they expect during that process?
Well, a typical whole blood donation takes about an hour. So if you have at least an hour, you know, come out and donate from the start to finish. But just the actual donation itself is only about 10 minutes. So having just a needle in your arm and donating blood is only about 10 minutes, but the whole process from start to finish is about an hour. Everything from the eligibility questions to the mini health screening to donating, and then just the 15 minutes to kind of, you know, make sure that you're doing good before you go. And like I said, snacks, cookies, promo items, we got it all. So come on down if you have an hour, and you can actually make a huge difference in our community because there are patients that need blood every day for their life, you know, saving treatments.
Mm-hmm. And you can come to this center, and there's other locations, and there's blood drives. How do we find out where the place for me to go donate is?
GiveBlood.org is a great resource. You can check for any eligibility questions. You can schedule donations. You can find it at any one of our donor centers or one of our mobile drives. So GiveBlood.org, just check it out. And yeah, come out and save some lives.
All right, well, I'll give you this ticket back. Remember, you have until the end of today to make your donation to get a free ticket to Freedom Over Texas, but you can still compete in the Battle of the Badges going on until Friday. Thank you, Cameron, for being with us. Maggie, I'll send it back to you now.
I love it. You know, we are lucky to live in this country, and so it's a good thing to give it back just in time for the holiday. And we, of course, will have all of the information over on our website, CW39.com. Meanwhile, it's an Olympic sport that defines how there is no I in team. We are talking about rowing. It involves strength, exact timing, and so much more. And for the parents of one Connecticut rower pulling for gold, they say their son's success goes back to a high school basketball coach. Here's more.
The oars, they slice through the water. There's a calmness and an intensity all at the same time. And Brian Corrigan knew his son Liam had something special on the water when he was just a high school freshman.
Early on, they recognized that he can row well and he's powerful. And I think the coaches, credit the coaches here.
Here is the Fred Emerson Boathouse in Old Lyme. And in this little corner of Connecticut, something unique is going on in these waters, which you'll see. But first, let's talk about 26-year-old Liam Corrigan. He's a rower, headed to the Olympics again. Yes, a second time. Liam can't be part of our story because he's prepping for Paris.
We're so proud of you. We're so happy that you're getting to do this. I mean, he's worked so hard.
That's Mom, and here's Dad. Listen real close. You can hear the pride and emotion resonating through his voice.
We're very, very proud of Liam. We're very proud of the community for helping him to get there. We didn't get to see Tokyo because it was obviously not available because of COVID.
This is where Liam got his start after his high school basketball coach said, try rowing to stay in shape. We asked about the commitment involved to becoming an Olympian. Is it non-stop training, nutrition, and working out?
Yes, yes, and yes. I mean, at this level, he's rowed collegiate. He's rowed in the U.S. He rowed overseas.
Well, Liam's not exactly an underachiever. What do we mean by that? He went to Harvard, majored in physics, was captain of the rowing team there, and then, by the way, went to Oxford and got his master's.
Liam will be in what's called a four-man boat. It's all about precision and power. And in this sport, there are no stars. It's all teamwork.
Every stroke has to be perfect. All the guys have to be perfect.
Liam's mom says after watching her son, she too fell in love with the sport. We'll let her explain.
Just said to myself, wow, if it's good for these kids, it's also good for me. All the skills that they're learning, I can also learn.
Go this way, okay?
Paul Fuchs, the director of rowing at the Boathouse, says the road to the Olympics.
It's long and hard. I mean, I think most people say that, rowing is one of the more physically demanding sports because it uses every part of your body.
And you may be looking at another Liam Corrigan right now with these kids. You see, this Boathouse has a long, accomplished history of sending rowers to the Olympics every single time since 2004. I guess you could say there must be something in the water. In Old Lyme, Connecticut, Jeff Dadarian.
Definitely something in the water there. Well, meanwhile, nothing like neighbors coming together to celebrate and give back. Hotel Zaza Memorial City is excited to announce the launch of its new initiative, Neighborhood Nights, which gives back to a local nonprofit. This month, they're kicking it off by partnering with Memorial Park Conservancy. We actually have two special guests joining us with more. Introduce yourselves, ladies.
Hi, I'm Ashley Bartek with Hotel Zaza Memorial City. And I'm Holly Clements with Memorial Park Conservancy.
So I absolutely love this. Tell us a little bit about what Neighborhood Nights is.
Yeah, definitely. So we wanted to foster some community engagement and support local initiatives, and we've been
hosting some happy hours monthly with local nonprofits, but we wanted to kind of step up our community impact, and so we're launching neighborhood nights in July, starting with Memorial Park Conservancy, and being able to give back to local organizations with a great cause that align with our mission at the hotel as well.
I absolutely love this and coming together for a good cause. Tell us a little bit, people who don't know, what is Memorial Park Conservancy?
Memorial Park Conservancy is the nonprofit organization that fundraises for and operates Memorial Park on the day-to-day basis. So if you look at the map of Houston and there's this huge green space in the very center, that's Memorial Park. We're 1,500 acres right in the heart of Houston.
I absolutely love it. It's a treasure. I mean, I came from Colorado. We didn't have anything like this, and we just keep growing and growing. So tell us about some things that are happening at the park.
Well, we are, even in the midst of summer, we are busy, mowing, taking really good care of all the spaces that people love to make sure that they have the access to the outdoor green space that's so important, even in these hot summer months. We are also in the midst of a master plan, so we are delivering a suite of projects that will improve the park and really transform it for the betterment of serving Houstonians.
And this is something that we definitely want to support. So how can we support and what can we expect at Neighborhood Nights?
Yeah, absolutely. So dining in the month of July, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 4 to 8 p.m. If you mention the Conservancy, the hotel will donate 25% of your check to their cause. And we'll be doing this monthly and rotating with different organizations, and hoping by changing it up each month that we can really maximize our impact with local organizations.
And how important is the support of the public for the park?
It's everything. We rely on public donations to help keep the Conservancy running so that we can take care of the park, and to have organizations and businesses like Hotel Zaza who understand the importance of investing back in the community. It is just key. And so we were so thrilled to be the first one to partner with on Neighborhood Nights.
Well, everybody look at your screen right now. We have all of the information. And again, where can everybody go for more and to participate in this?
Yeah, absolutely. So you can go to our website or our Instagram page. We've got some information on it, but dine in, no prefix menu. So anything that you're looking to eat or drink that night, 4 to 8, Tuesdays through Thursdays, and we're excited to give back.
And you have amazing food. I was just telling you, this is where I had my bridal brunch. It's absolutely the place to be, and the pool is fire for sure.
I would agree.
And the 4th of July, can people still go out there to celebrate?
Absolutely. We've got a lot going on this weekend. With the pool will be, hopping with a DJ, and again, food and drinks, hot dogs and popsicles, and lots of fun. So come out and join us.
So enjoy the park early in the morning before it gets too hot, and then take a dip. Yeah, I'm here for it. Well, ladies, thank you so much, and I'm very excited to go out and celebrate Neighborhood Nights. Happy 4th of July to you.
Same to you.
And stay tuned. We continue to celebrate here on Houston Happens.
Who are you? I don't even know you. You don't ask questions. I ask questions.
Hot Bench, next on CW39 Houston.
To see the Texas Hammer coming makes greedy insurance companies feel uneasy, scared, jumpy.
I'm Tim Adams, the Texas Hammer. I hammer hard for all the cash, all the benefits you deserve.
The time to call is now.
It's payback time.
$12,720. That's the average cost you pay for term life insurance over 20 years. $12,720 that you could spend on family, loved ones, or yourself. With a return of premium life insurance plan from Senior Life, getting all that money back is possible. That's right. With return of premium life insurance, we don't save you hundreds of dollars, we save you thousands, because we give you all your money back. It works like this. If you pass away while you're insured, your loved ones get a check for the coverage amount you chose. But if you're still living at the end of the term, you get back all the money you paid, guaranteed. Spend it any way you wish. Why would you buy life insurance from another company when Senior Life gives you all your money back? Get all your money back with return of premium life insurance from Senior Life. Call the number now for free information. You have no obligation. Call now.
Need inspiration? Shop Kroger. For over 30,000 mouth-watering choices. Plus, savings like digital coupons worth over $600 each week and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. Kroger is worth it every time. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
This is a paid advertisement for legal services.
I was on my way home and got hit by a drunk driver. I contacted my attorney, and he referred me to Terry Bryant. Being a client to Terry Bryant made me feel very comfortable. I was very relaxed. I didn't have to worry about anything. That's what I really like. If I had another accident, I wouldn't have to try to look for another attorney. I would go back to him. I'm Cam. I'm an actual client of Terry Bryant.
Call 713-973-8888.
If you think you need to speed, keep in mind, officers are out in force and in traffic. You never know where they may appear. So slow down or pay up. Be safe. Drive smart.
To see the Texas Hammer coming makes greedy insurance companies feel tense, frightened, anxious.
Bad wreck. I'm Bill Adler, the Texas Hammer. I hammer for all the cash, all the benefits you deserve.
The time to call is now.
Let me fight for you.
Well, welcome back to Houston Happens. Okay, so, you know, in the past 4th of July, it has been miserable because it rains and then it gets so hot. You're out at Freedom Over Texas. There's mosquitoes. It's gross. I can't handle it. Well, finally, it doesn't seem like we're going to deal with rain, but now I'm like, wait a minute, Beryl? Are we going to have to deal with that? I think there's a lot of confusion about it.
There is, and it's just because it is such a long track for the forecast cone on this one. So we may not even really know the impacts on Texas until this weekend. But for sure we know it is heading towards Jamaica, and it's heading there right now. It is also going to be heading towards the Yucatan Peninsula and then eventually make it into the Gulf. And that's where the models start to spread out. I'll show you here in just a second. But first, I want to get everybody out the door so you know exactly what you're dealing with when it comes to the weather department. Today, dangerous heat. There is a heat advisory on tap from noon till 7 p.m. Heat index temperatures could reach 110 degrees. Further northeast, like Lufkin, your heat index values could reach 113. So please, everybody, check the back seat of your cars. The other thing, we do have a chance of some thunderstorms this afternoon, some of those afternoon thunderstorms, and those are not the fun ones. I used to be able to play out in the thunderstorms when I was a kid, but then now as I got older, I realized that there's sizzling happening after those thunderstorms. It's more humid. You know what I'm talking about. And then we're going to be tracking Beryl here in just a second. But first, I want to show you, we have this ridge of high pressure over us, and that is baking us. It is going to continue to be our pattern here as we head into the weekend. But Sunday, notice right here, there's a little area of low pressure that could potentially be then Tropical Storm Beryl. But where is it going exactly? I do not trust any of the models just yet because it's so far out. But what we do know is right now Beryl is heading towards Jamaica right now. There is the eye. They're expected to see dangerous winds, dangerous storm surge, plus on top of that, mudslides. So here is a look right now at Beryl. Confidence right here for Wednesday, Thursday, and into Friday. Could possibly hit the Yucatan Peninsula as a Category 1. But once it moves into the Gulf waters, notice how the cone of uncertainty starts to fan out a little bit. It could maybe just slip further south into Mexico, or it may move a little bit further north, maybe even getting some tropical storm effects here in Corpus Christi. But then again, we will not know that until this weekend. So if you see anybody on social media saying, hey, we're going to get a direct hit, don't trust them just yet. Right now, we're still watching to see what's going to happen in this Friday, Saturday, Sunday time frame, because this actually could go a little bit lower because of that ridge of high pressure that we're dealing with right now. So it is bringing us a lot of heat, but it also could spare us from Beryl. Meanwhile, right now, as you step outside, 87 degrees feels like 97. Woo, we're going to be cooking today. Here's a look now at our future feels like temperatures for this afternoon. 102 in Houston, 104 in Sugar Land. I want to stop the clock here at 10 p.m. because I know that's when everyone's going to be out there firing their fireworks anyways. Doesn't have to be the 4th of July for them to be going off. It's going to be pretty warm into those low 90s. Tomorrow morning, not much relief here either. Our ACs are going to be cranking, working overtime with our temperatures nearing 80 degrees in some spots as we wake up in the morning. And then tomorrow, 4th of July, again, another day of some dangerous heat. Heat index values could head towards 110, maybe even 111 in some spots, especially to the north. Huntsville, you're looking at a feels like temperature at 4 p.m. at about 100. So here's a look at our 7-day forecast, Maggie. Today, we have that 40% chance of seeing some showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. Tomorrow, though, hot, sunny, and feels like temperature I honestly, I need to go find a deodorant company to go invest in. Like that, I think that's for sure given, right?
Well, honey, I'll help you on that. Also, I know barrels, I get it's very serious, but can we please call the person that names nail polishes to name these storms? Beryl?
Well, and then also...
Where did they come up with this?
Also, the National Hurricane Center sends out a pronunciation list, and sometimes even those are still a little bit confusing sometimes.
I'm like, Beryl's barreling towards us. I mean, just, no, I'm not here for the names. Just saying. I just thought I'd air that out. Yeah.
Go on. I think we all are on your side on this one.
All right, in the meantime, in this week's Rich on Tech, Rich talks to creators and fans at VidCon about the TikTok ban. Devastating or the rightful end to a toxic platform?
VidCon is a celebration of all things internet culture, a place where social media stars and their fans collide. One hot topic at this year's show, the fate of TikTok.
We don't know what's going to happen, but it's definitely something that people care about right now, so we are talking about it.
Entire businesses have been built on the video platform, which popularized short, swipeable videos on just about any topic you can think of.
So most of our customers come from social media. Right now, we're averaging around 75 million views a month.
Jesus Macias is co-founder of the freeze-dried candy company Trendy Treats.
It's light, airy, sweet, a little sour. I see the appeal.
TikTok Shop is kind of what got us started. I wouldn't like it to go away just because of the amount of small businesses that depend on TikTok.
Jaden and Caden are creators from Albuquerque, New Mexico, sharing their life on TikTok.
We're just trying to stay positive, and we're hoping that it won't be as bad as we're expecting.
They argue that the government's concerns over data privacy is a flimsy reason to ban.
It makes no sense whatsoever, and it's crazy because they're taking away so many people's livelihood and jobs, let alone just entertainment. It's a lot deeper than that as far as like careers and livelihood. It's like we're all getting laid off.
Unpopular opinion, I'm not going to be upset if it gets banned.
Popular YouTuber Jordan Matter, who often features his daughter in his videos, takes a different stance.
TikTok seems to be toxic, honestly. And most of the negativity I see about us or about my daughter all comes on TikTok.
While the fate of TikTok is uncertain, the future of social media isn't.
Creators are creators, and they're always going to find a platform, whether it's something new or they're going to resort to going to something old. I feel like they're always going to find a place to find an audience.
Good evening. Tonight we have the pride of West Africa. It brings together the Ghanaian, the Senegalese, and the Nigerian jollof rice.
So what jollof rice is the best?
Ghana jollof.
Nigerian jollof.
Senegalese, we are the original jollof.
It's called Unity Jollof Rice. One people, one jollof.
Immersive dinners with world-class chefs. Chase Sapphire Reserve. Make more of what's yours.
Attention all seniors. You can now get up to $50,000 for your funeral and other final expenses, including your credit card debt, with no medical exam, starting at less than $1 a day.
Honey, your dad and I can't stop talking about this baby that's coming.
We've also been thinking a lot about our future. And no matter what, we want to make sure we aren't leaving you and your family with any of our debts.
Just last week, we read that the price of a funeral can be $8,000 or more.
Wow. Jeff and I definitely would not have the money to pay for that.
And that's just the funeral. But you don't have to worry. We called, and with one phone call, we were eligible for $50,000 for our funeral and final expenses.
Well, that's great. But don't you need to take a medical exam to qualify? You and Mom have some health issues.
No, there's no medical exam, and we were able to get coverage right over the phone.
And our rates can never be increased. Our benefits can never be decreased, and our coverage can never be canceled.
I'm so glad you made that call.
Don't leave loved ones with your debt. Call 800-726-9756 now and see if you qualify for up to $50,000 for your funeral and other final expenses, starting at less than $1 a day. There's no medical exam, and you can be approved even if you have pre-existing health conditions. Your rates can never be increased, your benefits can never be decreased, and your coverage can never be canceled. There's no obligation. Call 800-726-9756 now. There's no paperwork, no hidden fees, and no waiting periods. And you can start coverage right over the phone. starting at less than $1 a day. Call 800-726-9756. That's 800-726-9756. 800-726-9756.
Send kids back to school. It's YMCA's Operation Backpack.
That's right. To donate, scan the QR code on your screen or text YMCA Backpack to 24365. YMCA Operation Backpack brought to you by these fine sponsors.
What time is it? Gene Richards time, our favorite time. Eddie Murphy is back as Alex Foley, returning to Beverly Hills for its remake of Beverly Hills Cop. This and more in today's Dean Richards movie reviews.
Oh, hey, we stole a helicopter. I didn't realize that you couldn't really fly a helicopter. Otherwise, I would have came up with a different idea.
You can watch this week's new summer blockbuster from the comfort of your own couch. Eddie Murphy is back as Axel Foley, returning to Beverly Hills 40 years after the original Beverly Hills Cop. Also returning from the original film are Judge Reinhold, John Ashton, Paul Reiser, with new additions Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Kevin Bacon. Beverly Hills Cop Axel F. is now on Netflix.
10 years ago, I got lost. Last call, everybody, last call! But it's not too late. I'm gonna be an astronaut.
Emma Roberts is a former party girl who decides to realize her dream of becoming an astronaut. See Space Cadet tomorrow on Amazon Prime. And the Japanese animated fantasy The Imaginary arrives on Netflix Friday.
There is no crown heavier than the Olympic 100-meter gold medal.
Now on Netflix, there's the new documentary series Sprint, following elite runners from around the world competing for the 100-meter gold medal.
It was a shock. He lied. It's become an addiction for him. He actually can't stop himself. It's a worldwide problem.
Also on Netflix now, a group of mothers try to track down and stop a serial sperm donor in The Man with 1,000 Kids.
Buckle up, Buttercup.
For a new reality competition, fire up the grill for season 3 of Barbecue Showdown. See it on Netflix tomorrow. And finally, for the kids, there are new mini episodes of the worldwide smash Bluey, now on Disney+.
Well, you can always get my movie reviews and home video pics sent right to your phones every week just by texting the word Dean to 97999. And I hope you have a great weekend in Chicago. I'm Dean Richards.
Lots of great stuff to watch. And guess what? Thanks for watching Houston Happens. That's a wrap on today's show. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Same place, same time for more Houston Happens. I will be here. I'm excited. You guys know I love a good theme. I already have my outfit laid out as we are gearing up for an unforgettable 4th of July with you. We're going to be taking you through the best fireworks displays, mouth-watering food options, and fun activities at the Children's Museum. We're celebrating Kid Pendants. I cannot wait. You don't want to miss that. In the meantime, have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Bye for now, everybody.